Let's revisit the pivotal conclusion of The Incredible Hulk, which marked the beginning of Bruce Banner's journey within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Released on June 13, 2008, as the second installment in the MCU after Iron Man, the film follows Dr. Bruce Banner, portrayed by Edward Norton, who is evading the US government as he seeks a remedy for his transformation into the Hulk due to a gamma radiation accident. Concurrently, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, played by William Hurt, is relentless in his pursuit of Bruce, intending to exploit the Hulk's powers as a weapon. At Culver University in Virginia, General Thunderbolt Ross meets with Dr. Bruce Banner, who is both his daughter Betty's colleague and romantic partner. Ross discusses an experiment aimed at rendering humans immune to gamma radiation, part of a World War II-era super soldier program he aims to resurrect. However, the experiment fails, subjecting Banner to intense gamma radiation exposure. Consequently, Banner undergoes sporadic transformations into the Hulk whenever his heart rate exceeds 200, leading to a destructive incident at the lab. Fleeing from the US military, especially Ross, who sees the potential of weaponizing the Hulk, Banner becomes a fugitive. 5 years later, Banner is employed at a bottling factory in Rocinha, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, while actively seeking a cure for his condition. He collaborates anonymously with a colleague known only as Mr. Blue, with Banner being Mr. Green in return, via the internet. Additionally, he learns meditative breathing techniques from a martial arts expert to maintain control and has not transformed into the Hulk for 158 days. Following an incident where Banner accidentally cuts his finger, a drop of his blood ends up in a bottle, eventually consumed by an elderly individual in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This leads to severe medical complications and ultimately results in the person's death. General Ross uses this blood sample to track down Banner's whereabouts and dispatches a SWAT team, led by Emil Blonsky, a Russian-born British Royal Marine, to apprehend him. When confronted, Banner transforms into the Hulk and defeats Blonsky's team. Ross reveals Banner's origins as the Hulk, prompting Blonsky to willingly undergo a serum injection from the same project, granting him enhanced abilities but also causing physical deformities and impairing his judgment. Banner returns to Culver University, reuniting with Betty, who is now romantically involved with psychiatrist Leonard Samson. They are ambushed by Ross and Blonsky's forces, alerted by the suspicious Samson, triggering Banner's transformation into the Hulk. A fierce battle ensues in the university courtyard, with Ross's forces ultimately retreating. However, Blonsky, succumbing to mental instability, provokes and attacks the Hulk, leading to his defeat. The Hulk escapes with Betty, and they seek refuge in a motel, intending to be intimate, but are deterred by Banner's frequent heart rate spikes. Seeking assistance, Banner contacts Mr. Blue, who advises them to meet in New York City. Mr. Blue is revealed to be Dr. Samuel Stearns, a cellular biologist who informs Banner that he has devised a potential remedy for Banner's condition. Following a successful trial, Stearns cautions Banner that the antidote might only reverse individual transformations. He discloses his synthesis of Banner's blood samples sent from Brazil into a substantial supply, intending to exploit its medical potential. Concerned about the military obtaining the Hulk's power, Banner urges Stearns to destroy the blood reservoir. Meanwhile, Blonsky, having survived his injuries, aligns with Ross for another attempt to capture Banner. They succeed, apprehending Banner and Betty via Ross's helicopter. Blonsky coerces Stearns into injecting him with Banner's blood, desiring the Hulk's abilities. Despite Stearns' warnings of potential transformation into an abomination, Blonsky insists on the procedure, which mutates him into a formidable creature with enhanced strength and aggression. Abomination attacks Stearns, inadvertently exposing him to Banner's blood, leading to his own mutation. Rampaging through Harlem, Abomination proves unable to revert to Blonsky's human form. Recognizing the necessity of the Hulk to confront Abomination, Banner persuades Ross to release him. Upon landing, Banner transforms and engages Abomination in a brutal battle across Harlem, ultimately sparing him at Betty's plea. After a tender moment with Betty, the Hulk departs, escaping to Bella Coola, British Columbia, where he endeavors to control his transformations. In a post-credits scene, General Ross is approached by Tony Stark, hinting at the formation of a team. Despite being the MCU's second installment, The Incredible Hulk has remained the franchise's most standalone film. Despite its status as the lowest-grossing MCU entry, The Incredible Hulk didn't initially seem poised for a direct sequel. However, the character's popularity surged in subsequent Avengers appearances, indicating potential for another solo outing. Unfortunately, due to rights issues with Universal Pictures holding solo rights for the Hulk, and an inability to reach a consensus with Marvel Studios, The Incredible Hulk 2 never materialized. Nevertheless, the Hulk has emerged as a central figure in the MCU. Furthermore, The Incredible Hulk's supporting characters have made appearances in various MCU projects, starting with William Hurt's General Ross in Captain America: Civil War. The Abomination has also resurfaced in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings and She-Hulk, with Liv Tyler set to reprise her role as Betty in Captain America: Brave New World, alongside Tim Blake Nelson as Samuel Stearns and Harrison Ford taking over the role of General Ross following William Hurt's passing. Captain America 4 effectively serves as a spiritual sequel to The Incredible Hulk. This development underscores the increased relevance of The Incredible Hulk within the broader MCU narrative. That's about it for the Incredible Hulk movie recap and review. Stay updated as we talk about more movies in MCU's Phase 1 in our next videos. As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.